Hey, welcome to IOTG. So on to this episode right here, I'm going to start doing episodes, and I might put this at the end of episodes as well, because some of the episodes I do talk about, some are very cheerful, some are not very cheerful. So I do purchase a lot of products. I know that a lot of people are like, they don't like to use Target and Walmart. I don't shop there anyway, so it wouldn't have made me no difference regarding the boycotts. I don't shop at a lot of stores that was on the boycott list anyway, so it didn't matter to me one bit. One store I'm going to have an issue with is Amazon. I work too much. I do not like being in big crowds and things like that. So I like to shop at Amazon. It gets shipped to my house. It's shipped within 1 to 2 days, and I'm good. All that extra stuff of like trying to do all these other things, I'm not going out of my way to go shopping at a store to deal with people, especially just seeing all the videos and then interactions with people. I'd rather just be in the comfort of my own home, watching TV, watching a movie, go ahead and shop and have my stuff delivered to my house. So these are some of the things, or more my favorite things. Now, a lot of these things on here, some things I do like, some things I don't. I think most of the list today I do like, so I'm going to tell you about a few things I do buy. Now, I do buy TheraFresh. This is on over here to the left in blue. I used to use, just being in medical, I used to use a lot of Listerine and I've got the other one that's pretty popular as well, but I like TheraBreath because it's supposed to be more like organic with organic things in it. So you don't have a lot of issues with burning, and also it doesn't destroy your bacteria in your mouth. So that's one thing I like using. They do give you a 2 pack for TheraFlu. It's usually around $15 or $16. And if you have the Amazon Prime account, it's usually shipped to you within a day or two. This is something that I do buy a lot. This is something that I do like. When I try to click on it, it would not open up for some reason. So for right now, I'm just going to leave it the way it is. But for some reason, it just would not open up. So that's one thing with that. The other thing is Lume. So Lume is this new product that's came out, and this is the one that's right here in orange and red. And it's a new product, and it's supposed to help you, like, supposed to be like a whole body deodorant, and it's supposed to last 72 hours. Now, I don't know about you, but I am not going without deodorant every 24 hours, and I'm also washing it off and putting more deodorant on. So anybody that has deodorant on for 72 hours, that means you're not washing your body. That's nasty. So, but it does work. It does help, actually does help a lot with like, well, with odors. So when you're working out and you're training, I do use Lume a lot. It does work. Um, the only thing is sometimes you get a burning sensation on certain parts of your body. So if you do that, I would say just, be careful with it. Other than that, the ingredients are supposed to be safe, and it's supposed to be made by a dermatologist. You can look up the ingredients as well. I always like going to ChatGPT because you just put in, hey, are the Lumi ingredients safe? And then they'll let you know if they're safe or not. Other things I do order is Animal Pack. I order a lot of Animal Pack greens daily. I order the this one don't show it on this photo, but I do use the Omega 3s. I do like that one a lot. And then they got the other ones, Stack and Pump, where you're doing, if you're like really heavy into the gym and you're working out, it does help you get a boost. But I like this because the stuff actually works. I've tried all those different muscle exercise pills slash no steroids, but like stuff like that to, help with energy, help with, getting balanced. And I will say that the Daily Greens and the Ultimate Pack, which is the green one and the yellow one, they do work very well. And also I don't feel bloated. I don't feel like I have a headache after using Animal Pack. There are just other pills that I will talk about in the future that do not work very well. But I will say Animal Pack in terms of like when you're going to the gym, and not even going to the gym, but also just to get your daily vitamins, it does work. Now, the vitamins on these packs are pretty big. They're huge. So when I do talk about this on my favorite things next time, I'm gonna show you a packet of them. But the packets they're usually around this big, but the pills, there's usually like, between 6 to 7 of them in there. So it takes a while to like, make sure you swallow them, and they're pretty big pills. So I would say if you're going to be doing Animal Pack, you can't have any issues where you have a small throat or you have any issues with swallowing large pills because they kind of look like horse pills. The other one I do use, and this one I found on Shark Tank, this is the Twist Up Comb. I started using this, I think probably 6 months ago, and It has been working wonders. One thing is you can either use the comb, which is more like a barbed wire, or you can use the actual sponge. I don't like the sponges because they hold up a lot of bacteria. When I was using the sponges, it does curl. The sponges work, but the sponges will have your head itching because it has a lot of bacteria. So if you're not washing them every day, it's going to continue to have those that type of smell to it. Also, if you do wash it, it does take a while for it to dry. So for me, I like this better. This is one I found on Shark Tank. This is a Black-owned company. So I will say to buy directly from them. They do have their own store on Amazon, and go and support them because there are knockoffs that are out there, but they're not as good as the original. So I'll say if you're going to go and shop for a hair comb, especially for Black men, this is one that you should use. I got some other things on here, but I will talk about one last thing is Pure for Men. I do like this product a lot. Now, I don't know. Well, actually, they do have it open right here. So I like this product a lot. Pure for Men has a lot of vitamins in it to help you with just being regular, also with digestive. So it helps promote digestive health. Phyllis Husk Power, aloe vera, chia seeds, and flax seeds. All those are helpful. If you've ever been to any of these smoothie shops or smoothie places, wherever you're from, adding this stuff to your smoothies every day will definitely help you out, and it definitely makes your body feels a lot better. I do like using this. It works very well. They do give you a lot of pills in there, so it's around 60 count, and it's around $20. I don't really see it higher than that. Now, there are times where they do have a discount, and it's usually around $18, but that's very rare. But the pills do work. It's not like a fad or anything where people are like, oh, these pills are, it's just like all the other ones. Now, some of those ones I buy in like CVS and Walgreens, if it's not straight Phyllis Husk powder, I don't use them. And you know what I'm talking about, all the chewable gummies and all that stuff just not work for me. And everybody I know that use them, they say, oh, it worked a little bit, then it stopped working after a while. That's because those things just sit there for a while. And on top of that, they have like a lot of sugars in them and things of that nature, so you can eat them and they just don't work very well. But I do like this one. You do got to this is in the capsule form. And it says you'll usually take around 3. You can take a little bit more than that, but if you want to have like better digestion and everything, I would say go for Pure for Man. But this is my favorite things. There'll be some other episodes that will talk about items that are just not the best products, and I'll give you some alternatives to use for that. But yeah, if you want to hear more about some additional products that I'll be having on some future episodes, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.